The career politicians that offshored your industries and decimated your factories, they support Sleepy Joe. The open borders lobbyists that killed our fellow citizens with illegal drugs, gangs, and crimes. The people that wanted to stop the wall, even though it knew it works. It's almost finished, by the way. Be finished very soon. But the people that wanted to stop it, even though they knew full well it worked. Remember, they said, no, we don't want a wall. Walls are obsolete. We want drones. Drones. Okay, good. Drones flying to watch the people pour into our country. They want drones. Let's have drones. The far-left Democrats that ruined our public schools, depleted our inner cities, defunded our police, and demeaned your sacred faith and values, they support Sleepy Joe Biden. You can't even go to your churches. You can't even go to your church. And your governor of North Carolina, you got to open up your state. You got to get your governor. I hope you're going to vote for Dan, who's good. But you got to get your state open. Don't worry about it. On November 4th, they'll announce your state is opening. On November 4th, North Carolina will be opened on November 4th. Right after the election. Because they want us to look bad. They don't care about people. They want us to look bad. They want to try and steal an election. The anti-American radicals defaming our noble history, our heritage, our heroes, they support Sleepy Joe. Antifa and the rioters and looters and Marxists and left-wing extremists, they all support Joe Biden. They always like to blame it on the right. You ever notice? These were right-wing, and it's very rare. It's rare. You get bad on every side, but they always like to blame the right. It always starts off with the right, the right. This election comes down to a simple choice. Do you want to be ruled by the arrogant, corrupt, ruthless, and selfless political class? Or do you want to be governed by the American people themselves? Do you want to be represented by a career politician who hates you or by an outsider who will defend you like you have never been defended before? I didn't need this job. I had a very nice life, but I love what we're doing for our country. Nobody's done so much. Nobody, no administration. And, I never even had a challenge on this from the fake news. Normally if you say something slightly off, they make a big deal. No administration, president, has done more in the first 3.5 years than we have. Our military we rebuilt, our tax cuts, our regulation cuts, Space Force, just a thing like Space Force. I never even talked about Space Force, right, during the campaign. I did more than I actually talked about during the campaign. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Andy. I thought this was a small, little, cute area. This was a small, little, cute area. When I came in, I'm watching Fox, and a gentleman, an anchor, said, they have a small crowd of about 2,000, 2,500. I knew. It's an incredible thing. This is a lot more than that. This is a lot of people. This is a lot more than we. I wanted to be here because it's an important thing. My granddaughter is named Carolina. Do you know that? And we'll give South Carolina some credit, too. They've been with us. Is that okay? I want to get your permission. No, we'll give South Carolina. South Carolina is great. They're great people, too. A vote for Biden is a vote to hand the keys to government over to people who despise you and who want to rob your children of their American dream. That's what they're doing. A vote for Biden is a vote to give control of government over to the globalists, communists, socialists, the wealthy, liberal hypocrites who want to silence, censor, cancel, and punish you. If you want your children to be safe, and remember this, I'll put it very simply, against the Second Amendment, right? If you're pro-life, you can forget about it. You know that, right? Tremendous support. I'll tell you what, did you see these people in California? They have lines of hundreds of miles of cars and tractors in Iowa and boats, 5,000 or 6,000 boats in lakes and oceans with the flags. And if you want your values to be respected, if you want to be treated with honor and dignity and respect, then I am asking for you to go out tomorrow or sooner, but I don't know, you tend to like to vote on election day, right? We all do. And vote. This is going to be the most important election, in my opinion, in the history of our country. I never thought I was going to say it. If you would have told me I was going to say that 4 years ago, I would have said, you're crazy. But it's the most important because I've always said, we will never be a socialist nation. And that's what they're trying to fight. And remember what I said 4 years ago. I said, I am your voice, and we will make America great again. And that's what we're doing. And if we didn't get hit by the China plague, now we're building it up again, and we're doing it at record clip and record numbers and at a much faster pace than any other country in the world. But we got hit by the plague from China, and we will never forget it. With God as my witness, I will never let you down. For the last 4 years, the depraved swamp has tried everything to stop me because they know I don't answer to them, I answer to you. Together we will defeat the corrupt establishment, we will dethrone the failed political class, and we will drain the Washington swamp. And we will save the American dream.